morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 29th of October. Oh, we're nearly at Halloween, guys. And also nearly at Christmas, which is even more scary. Firstly, welcome everybody. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I pretty much do a daily video. Unfortunately, yesterday I have to apologize, guys, because I missed yesterday. I had gone into my bear cave. I actually had a horrific migraine. I was bedridden all day with the curtains shut. So I just had to go with it. I don't know what the go was and why I got it, but I haven't had one for probably, well on 6 months. I do get Botox in my jaw and that for migraines. So fingers crossed I'm not due for that again. But it was a really bad one. But anyway, I've woken up a bit brighter today. So I thought I'll quickly come on and get us up to date. Cheers, everybody. I've got my coffee. They really wipe you out, those migraines. If anyone out there suffers them, they're pretty bloody debilitating. I don't like them at all. Not at all. So total write-off was yesterday. So I'm up and about today. First off, a little bit of sport talk. Sadly, the Kiwis got beaten in the World Rugby. I think the Springboks beat them, but they're a good team too, the Springboks. But you Kiwis are very, very good. I think the game was quite close too. So congrats to anyone living in South Africa. And disappointing for you Kiwis, but God, you are good at rugby. I love watching you guys play rugby. You're brilliant. I always say that. Would have been a really good game to watch. And the other thing was Aussies played New Zealand as well last night in the NRL League football. And we had a little win, us Aussies. But that was a pretty good game too. I thought you Kiwis played really well in that as well. It was just a good game. You know, it's just good to have a good... Oh, sorry, that's my blind cat meowing, doing her echolocation. She tries to figure out where she is around the house if you are new here. So us Aussies had a little win. Nico Heinz is my player from my Sharks. He had his first little debut in the Aussie squad last night. It was very exciting. What else did I have to tell you? I think that's about all on the sports front. Now that I've got a little bit of admin today, guys. Of course we have. We've got a little bit of admin to catch up on. There's a lot going on. Firstly, I just want to share with you guys, and maybe that's why I got affected with a migraine yesterday. They started culling the Snowy River brumbies again up in the mountains, which is not a long way from where I live. They cull this, you know how, if any of you have seen The Man from Snowy River, it's a movie about Australian. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's really beautiful. It's a beautiful movie with Sigrid Thornton and, I can't think of the guy that plays in it. But, you know, everyone thinks of these beautiful wild brumbies that roam in the mountains. Well, the government culls them regularly and they just shoot them for no reason. And there is that much room up there. There's no reason for it. And it's been really affecting me. It's been affecting my girlfriend, Sandy. It's been affecting a lot of us because they just go up and shoot them. They just shoot them dead. These beautiful, free, wild animals for no reason. They don't even really give a reason. They say they're destructive and all that. But, I mean, there is billions of miles of land up there. I don't get it, and I actually get really sick with animal things like that. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because it's nice to let other people know around the world what really goes on down here in Australia. A lot goes on down here in Australia. So they just cull. They even are quite cruel. They just shoot them. I think, as far as I know, they just shoot them. And I think they take the little ones, and some people are allowed to come and get the small ones, but it's pretty sick. So that's actually been having a big effect on me all week because I knew the culling was coming too. And being sensitives that we are, it's quite upsetting, isn't it? So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that it's going to be a lot of dead brumbies up at the Snowy Mountains. Right up Mount Kosciuszko they do. It's a fair way from me. But, you know, these things still affect you, don't they? Because it's just sad and unnecessary. The other thing I want to talk about is, an article popped up where someone was talking about the horrific genocide that's currently going on around Israel, a Hamas event. But they were told they're not to talk about that. You're not allowed to talk about the word genocide, apparently. And I know that on this channel, we would love to talk about the word genocide around different reasons, for different reasons. But it's interesting how no one talks about that either. No one will talk about what's gone on in the last 4 years. We can't talk about it here on this channel. But to me, that is a form of that, isn't it, guys? And I know you guys would see it the same way. So I don't know. Everything's so controlled verbally, isn't it, of what we can and can't say. It's already happening, isn't it? The control of our free speech is just, as we know on this channel, and I apologise, a lot of your comments get taken away as well. It's very frustrating. So can't talk about that, guys, can we? Because that's a no-go zone, because that takes us back to Germany. But we do question what's the difference, just because it's been done on a larger scale. Anyway, we won't go there. The other thing in Australia here is they're talking now at the moment, guys, about anxiety in school children. Now, we've touched on this before, and I know this is a global issue, but they're starting to blame the parents now. Yes, it's the parents' fault. As you know, I'm homeschooling my daughter because the bullying got so bad at school. The bullies were being protected. And now they're blaming us and telling us we're all helicopter parents. It's the helicopter parents' fault because they just smothered their children. Yes, it wouldn't be anything to do with the stories on the news about all the war and the deaths and people being taken hostage and all the viruses that are going to kill everybody around the world and the fake Instagram and influencer world on their phones and the smartphones. Wouldn't be any of that. Of course it's not. It's the helicopter parents. So that's the latest that's happening here in Australia. They're blaming the parents. Honestly, they just feed people anything, don't they? The other thing we've got, oh yes, not to forget, how could I forget? We knew this would have to come up in my Australian admin, didn't we? The new subvariant. Yes, because we know it's the immortal CV virus. Can't talk too much about it here on the channel or we'll get a strike. But this has been on the news, so I think I can talk about it. So be very careful if you're living in South Australia. People are at very high risk of the new subvariant Pirola virus, Pirola. Yes, so you want to dust off your face masks, dust off your face masks and maybe start wearing them because that's the latest. And the sad thing is, yes, that's what they were saying, if anyone is interested out there, that the current jabs aren't going to work for that though. Oh, that's a shame. So even if you're right up to date, it's not going to work on that. You've got to wait for the new one that's coming out because luckily, like a miracle, there's a new one coming out, so you don't have any fears at all. So they're bringing out a new jab for that one. So that's really great to hear, isn't it, guys? The immortal CV virus, it just goes on and on, but we're not going to talk about that, are we, guys? Because we want to be able to stay on the channel. And there's this guy I found the other day, guys. This is what I just wanted to mention to you too. There's this great channel. He's an Australian guy, and it's called M-Guy. M-G-U-Y. M-Guy Australia EVs. He talks about EVs. It's absolutely brilliant. You got to go and watch it. He's actually really good. He's really factual. And you know what he talks about? He talks about all the crap that's going on at the moment that no one will talk about, which is all the fires, why they're catching fire. He talks about the batteries and why eventually they're not going to be able to park EV cars in normal car parks because if they've had a little accident or anything, it makes the batteries vulnerable to fires, etc., etc. And he also talks about the extreme cost of insuring electric cars. And I can say that firsthand. My sister had a Tesla. They had it for a long time and she's quite well off. They're well off. They're not struggling. And they found it very expensive to maintain. It was a pain. They just said every service was like really, really over the top. So they got rid of it and they went for a Lexus hybrid. So they just got sick of the cost of running it and the cost of everything. And that's just an example. So go check that out. M-Guy Australia. He talks about EVs. It's really interesting the way he explains the insurances. It's fascinating. And it makes you realise that ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. Not to the schedule that the tight schedule these elites are rolling it out anyway. All right. Enough of me chatting. I've got some cards. Let's get started, guys, and we'll see what comes up. We get this so often, guys, don't we? Oh, my God. We're getting this Kermit the Frog sitting on his rock singing Rainbow Connection again with his little banjo. Someday you'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. I'm just getting that song. That's us. Now, I'd say we're out of the hibernating bear cave now, because a lot of people are waking up, guys. They are. We know they are. We know we're in the giant shift that's going on at the moment. So I'm getting this, us sitting on the rock. We've got the rainbow. We've got the sun beaming down on us. We're at peace. This is where we're currently at. We're in this peaceful state, like Kermit the Frog in the song Rainbow Connection. That's what I'm getting for us. A bit of hay fever, guys, which is always a nice place to be. All right. And we're alone. But see, the thing is, like, what I get for us is we're okay alone. We like our own space. We're comfortable with our own vibe, aren't we, guys? We don't need lots of people around us. We don't need to conform to what other people want. We're quite happy to be doing our own thing in the sunshine, whatever it is that you choose to do. But that's what I'm getting. We like our own space. And of course, I've got to get that song by Live, I Alone Love You. I alone love you. I alone love you. I alone love you. Come out up the end. Meaning we love ourselves, and not in an arrogant way. It's in a kind way. It's in a compassionate way. We love ourselves in a compassionate way. Well, I love that. I love Live, the band Live. That's a great song. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting a bit of music today to start off. All right. I'm getting New Zealand. I always have to say it like New Zealand. Oh, that's what it was. That was the other thing, though. You guys had a win in the women's rugby league. You had a great win in the rugby league against Australia. It was an awesome win. You played really well in that, the girls' game. Because girls' rugby league and rugby union, all those really on the rise, guys. Girls are playing tackle. It's unbelievable. They're very rough too. But you had a great game. It was a girls' footy. Speaking of New Zealand, so congrats to that. But I'm getting New Zealand's becoming humble again. There's this humbleness coming over the land. He might not be negative for New Zealand. It's almost like people are withdrawing and looking within. That's what I'm getting for New Zealand. He's making people look at themselves from within. Probably not us. If you're on my channel, I think we've looked at a lot of our stuff within a long time ago during our awakening process. But I feel like other people now are starting to look within. See, remember, they're not dealing with Jabsinda anymore. And when Hippo came in, it was like they felt they were still dealing with Jabsinda, because he was like the aftermath of Jabsinda. He was like the one who held the coattails, held the coattails, I suppose you could say, of Jabsinda. He was the little pleb that followed along and did everything she did, and then he tried to keep moving with her agenda, but it hasn't worked because people didn't warm to him, see. They didn't warm to him because he was, like I keep saying, he was like Fozzie Bear off the Muppet Show. People just didn't take him seriously. So I'm getting now for New Zealand, there's this humbleness coming over the land, which is good. People are kind of, it's showing me kind of people shrinking down a bit, but in a good way. It's like the concertina. It's like when Jabsinda was in, everyone was sort of stretched out and in their heightened energy, whereas now people are kind of relaxing down and showing me them squashing down a little bit into a bit of a calmer state in New Zealand. So I feel like there's this, oh God, we keep getting music today. They're saying there's a kind of hush all over the world tonight. All over the world. Da, 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 da. That's what I'm getting. There's a kind of hush over New Zealand at the moment. And this is nice. I keep saying it. Enjoy it till after Christmas. Even if it's a few months of normality and humbleness. It's good. So there's a kind of hush in New Zealand. I'm getting that song. I don't know who sings it. All over the world tonight. All over the world. But it's over New Zealand. There's a hush coming over New Zealand, which is good. Oh, I love watching your hakas. They're so cool, aren't they? They're so intimidating. I did enjoy watching that last night with the footy. They do that tribal haka. Oh, it's so good. All right, let's keep going. So there's a little hush coming over the land in New Zealand, which is good. It's really good. It's not all like fight and flight all the time. It's like there's the concertina, everyone can just calm down for a little bit. It's nice. Enjoy it, guys. That means your energy might improve if you're watching this from over there as well. All right. Oh, God, I'm getting elbow. Of course I'm getting elbow. If you're new here, we have a lot of code names for the leaders, just to not draw attention too much to my channel. Elbow is, of course, Anthony Albanese. Elbow is a bullshit artist, is what I'm getting. There's a show on tonight, actually 60 Minutes, and I'll watch it tonight, guys, because it's going to be interesting to see what they're feeding Aussies down under. You know those 60 Minute shows where it's all drama. Well, tonight it's got something about all these resources that we've got, and I think it is the sand or some minerals anyway, some sort of mineral that we've got that must be very valuable. And then the article straight after is about China and us catching up with China's military or something like that. So I'll watch it and I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll take some notes, guys, and we'll see what this great resource is that we have that I think China wants, because we know everyone's trying to get a foothold in Australia. But getting back to, anyway, Elbow is a bullshit artist. Oh, no kidding. He bullshitted his way into the position that he got into, being Prime Minister, and he's carried none of it through, and all he's done is put us into more and more debt and put people in more and more debt. Hang on. Oh, yeah. He's off to China too. He's just been to America with Biden. You probably saw it on your news feeds. And now he's jet setting to China, doing some wheeling and dealing. And of course they're saying it's about the wine tariffs, but it isn't, because they actually planted a few seeds the other day about resources and stuff as well. So we know he's up to no good. He's wheeling and dealing with the enemy, it's saying. No, he's selling Australia off, guys. And we don't know. Remember ages ago I told you Dictator Dan went to China? And it was all secretive. He didn't take any cameras. And then China came here to Victoria to visit Dictator Dan. So we don't know what's really going on. So I'm getting that Elbow is a bullshit artist. See, he doesn't care about the little people. We all know that. He never even cared about the Indigenous people when it came to the voice vote around the Indigenous. And now he lost that vote. He's got to go and tick some more boxes on his, we always say they've got their little list of things they have to implement around the agenda. Well, that's what Elbow's up to. He's trying to tick a different box. Oh, all right, let's keep going. Hang on. I'm getting China's making a big stand. They're showing me a visual of Xi and Panda. This is Panda. We call China Panda here. Sorry, guys. I do usually use Panda. Xi is like on this lifeguard tower, and he's like supervising the pool. So it's like all the countries are in the pool, and he's supervising. If anyone looks like they're drowning, then he'll rescue them. That's the image I'm getting from Xi in Panda. He thinks he's the big lifeguard who's up the top, and all the swimming pool is full of these different countries. So we've got Elbow here trying to climb out the pool. We've got, whoever. We've got America. We've got little islands, lots of little islands trying to stay afloat in the pool. And it's showing me he's like called up, well, for example, he calls up Elbow. And so the plebs of Panda go over and help Elbow climb out the ladder and come and talk to Panda. But it's showing me Elbow's not on equal footing with Panda still. He has to look up to Panda. He has to look up to Panda on this lifeguard tower. That's what I'm getting. And that's how Xi that's how he sees himself, that he's always above people. That's why he has so much power and military presence, because he looks down on people. He always, look how he spoke to Trudeau that time about their private conversations. Something he was so angry about it, wasn't he? He talks down to people all the time. Oh, no doubt Trudeau's swimming in the pool somewhere. So I am getting that he sees himself as the big lifeguard who's coming to save all the little, puppets, I guess you could call them, that are floating in the pool. And Elbow comes out like dripping, wet. And the thing is, Elbow's a bit of a suck-up, and I think that's why they're calling him a bullshit artist, because he's trying to, bow down to Panda, to Xi, or Panda too. He's trying to bow down to them and deliver Well, it's saying whatever resources he can. Oh, I can't wait to watch that show tonight. It's going to be interesting. But I do feel like Elbow's being a bit of a suck up because he had the fail of the yes/no vote. So now he's got to really suck up and try and achieve something. He's got to achieve his goals so that Big Cotton Schwab keeps him, marching forward and climbing up the ladder of success. So I am getting that. He's wheeling and dealing with Xi Jinping, which is not good at all. All I hear when I hear that sort of thing of Elbow getting together with Xi Jinping is just dictatorship, communism, all the words that come to mind, which isn't great. We know, and I think we could all agree on this channel, their rollout's not going to plan. We know it isn't. Go and watch some of those EV things on the MGuy Australia and you'll realise, it's not going to plan. The old renewable plans aren't going so well. It's awesome. Yeah, honestly, it's not going smoothly. Look what happened in the UK. Sushi went too hard and now people are really getting jacked off. Oh, and also, guys, on the news here, just watched the news a minute ago, road rage is through the roof. Road rage is happening everywhere. People on bicycles, people on motorbikes, people in cars. Every second story is a road rage story. So be warned, the beast mode is coming out and the anger. So don't go there, guys. Just, if someone's cutting in front of you, just pull back and let them cut in front of you because you know what you're dealing with now. Beast mode is on the rise. We talk about it all the time on this channel. The pain bodies are rising up in people because they're starting to realize what their future might be about. Total control. And freedom just disappearing down the drain. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. I'm getting Europe's really hurting. Europe's hurting financially. Oh, it's terrible. I'm just getting Europe's really hurting. They're financially in crisis now. It's even showing me like gold coins just going down the drain. It's like showing me people emptying their purses and they're tipping their purses. This is people just walking out of their houses and shops and the streets and that, and just they might as well just shake their money down the drain. It's just going down the drain. And I would say it's about utilities. A lot of it's about the rates going up, interest rate rises, taxes is a big one, all this kind of thing, water rates, it'd be the whole lot. Taxes on foods, everything's just... So people might as well just go and shake all of their coins and dollars out and just chuck them down the drain out the front of their house now. And it's all just washing away. That's what I'm getting for Europe. Things are really dire and bad in Europe. The cost of living, which makes it hard also for people to travel. If you think about it, the dollar isn't, spreading as well as it used to. So I do feel like Europe, and then you get the struggling with the tourism too, see? So I do feel Europe, people are just like... thinking's what they're thinking. They might as well just go and shake it all down the drain because they're not seeing any bang for their buck. What are they getting for it? Pretty much nothing. Because people, all it is, it's affecting people's lifestyles. So less people are traveling, less people are dining out, less going to the movies, less getting your coffee and your lunches at the local cafe every day. Can't do it. You have to make your own sandwiches and all that. A complete lifestyle change I'm feeling across Europe. That is happening. It's pretty intense at the moment in Europe too. I think we could all agree with that. All right. Let me see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards, guys. Getting this saying, fake it till you make it. But I'm getting, we don't have to fake it till we make it. We're already there. That's what the guides are saying. We don't have to fake it anymore. We've made it. We're here, guys. We're here. We've already shifted. See, we've been suffering a huge amount of physical pain in a lot of our bodies. Not all. I know you're not all going through that, but we've all had our journey up to this point anyway, where we've had to let go of a lot of emotional baggage. I talk about the backpack all the time, and we let that go a long time ago, and that was very freeing for us. But the physical pains were really starting to move through them. They might niggle and we still have them, but we're navigating it. It's saying we don't have to fake it anymore till we make it. We're already there. Oh, that's nice to know, isn't it? We're already there. I think we've gone into 5D, which I would agree because our senses have opened up. We're more heightened in our awarenesses. I talk about the antenna going up all the time, that we're even hearing, sensing, knowing, feeling more. I guess you could say, again, it's that fine-tuning of the channel, isn't it? We're fine-tuning our gifts. I see them as gifts, guys. Once upon a time, we would see them as burdens and overwhelming, but now we see them as a gift because we know what's coming. We can sense when someone's in a bad mood. We can steer our own ship. So I feel like we don't have to fake it anymore. We've already made it. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? And of course, we've still got to learn and grow. That's what the guides are saying. You don't just stand still. Nobody does, because you keep expanding. But we have made it through a lot of very challenging times, is what the guides are saying. And we should, they're saying wear it as a crown of honor. They're putting a crown on us, like a crown of honor. And if you think about it, it's that King Arthur energy again. Oh, we're little kings. They're giving us the King Arthur Knights of the Round Table. But the thing with King Arthur, if you watch Merlin or anything like that, he saw all his Knights of the Round Table as equals. So we see people as equals. We don't see, when we talk 3D to 5D, we don't see ourselves above people. We just know we live from a different frequency. That's a whole different thing. And we do it with humility. Well, that humbleness again, that comes up like New Zealand. But we just want these people to vibrate up too, so they live from a happier and healthy place. See, we want for the greater good. So they're crowning us now with the King Arthur crown, with honor. We're being crowned with honor because we've fought through some really difficult battles and tough times, which we know we have. It's not been easy. The last 4 years, and maybe even our lifetime, has not been easy. I would say a lot of us have gone through sort of probably tumultuous childhoods, maybe. I did. I had a dad, I don't know if I shared it with you guys. He was an aggressive drunk, and he used to put holes in the wall if he drank. When he didn't drink, he was fantastic, but drink just didn't agree with him. And he was quite abusive to my mom. And you think that's normal as a kid growing up. And look, we've all got stories. Everybody's got a background. Everyone's got a story. Everyone's got things that have happened to them. But they're the things that kind of shape and mold us. And it's how you grow from it and what you're going to, I guess, focus on in your future now is probably what the guides are saying. But we are getting that honor of the crown. Oh, we're now King Arthur. Not only are we the Braveheart, biker, freedom fighter, maverick, rebel, BS detectors, but now we're getting the crown put on us of King Arthur. Meaning we don't see ourselves above people. We see ourselves as equal with the Knights of the Round Table, which is all of us coming together, all the awake people coming together. We're all on the same page. It's just that you earn that spot at the table. You think about it. Arthur sits with all his Knights of the Round Table and they all discuss things all together. It's beautiful. I love the end of Merlin. If you haven't watched Merlin, go and watch it. And there's lots of other Arthur shows too. We get music and that here from different King Arthur movies over the time. There's some really brilliant shows on that. It has been a journey, hasn't it, guys? How about we pull some cards now, guys? I think you're probably sick of me yapping on. Let's pull some. I know you guys really love these Awaken cards. Someone local writes these. She calls herself Ginny Eagle. I'll just get my glasses on, guys. And remember, I got all my eagle feathers, guys. These would be hard to find. Look how long they are. Remember that lady I know with that Rawsome Cafe gave me these that sells all the raw food and everything? Eagle feathers. Raw vegetarian foods. Lucky we've got some yummy things in my town. I'm very lucky. All right, let's see what we get. I give and receive in perfect balance gratitude. And we are. I think a lot of us are very grateful for what we give and receive. See, we give a lot of energy out too, and that's why we've got to be very protective and careful, guys. I always say that we have to still protect ourselves because it's very easy to give and give and give and then you end up drained. So we have to also allow the receiving part. allow ourselves to be nurtured. That was like yesterday. My hubby was really helpful. He helped me yesterday when I wasn't feeling very well. He was really good. Connect to nature. Energy is harmonized in and around me. We've got the tummy chakra. And, you know, basically that's obviously getting out in nature and just harmonizing with that frequency and vibration that nature brings. We always talk here about birds and the trees and just the greenery and the wind in your hair. We talk about all sorts of things. There's all different ways to walking barefoot on the ground's another one, camping. So many ways to do that. Connect to nature. Like I said, I bring nature inside, guys. I've got lots of little plants inside. I've got like tons. I'll show you some of them. This is one of my favorites. He's so cute. I have lots of plants inside because they bring a lot of, this is one of my favorites too. I think I showed you this one. This is my little snaky tree. Isn't that cute? It's getting really long now. I have to let it dangle over the table. But this gets a lot of sun, this room. You need a lot of sunlight. But I love indoor plants. So that's another way you can do it. I know a lot of you guys bring nature inside as well. It feels good, doesn't it? Oh, hang on, guys. Too many stuck together. It's a very small pack, this one. Hasn't got many cards in it. Access lives. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. We've got the eagle flying over the teepee. They build those teepees purposely, don't they? It's something about the energy pointing to the sky. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. You think about it too, a teepee, the wind would just swirl around that. Probably doesn't blow as much either. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, which is true. We're exactly where we're meant to be. Well, I could have done without the migraine yesterday. But anyway, that's behind me now. Won't dwell on it. Let's pull some Foxfire cards. These are cute too. I really love these cards. I might pull 3 of these. I think you guys really like these too, don't you? They're just really relatable, these cards, aren't they? I really like them. Sharing your wisdom. Oh, look at that. What a great card. The baby dragon. It's very autumn-like. I know a lot of you are in autumn at the moment. Sharing your wisdom. And I think, when I think of that card, so she's got very grey hair. So to me, that's an elderly woman. She's got a great figure for an elderly woman. But it's that wise energy, sharing your wisdoms. But see, we're not really doing that anymore. Well, we kind of are doing it, but we're not doing it out loud. It's like we're doing it subconsciously. That's what I'm getting from that card. It's subconscious. Sharing your wisdom. And it's almost, you know what it is to me? It's like the unspoken word. All that stupid conspiracy and we're this and we're tinfoil hat wearers and all that. Well, we're not anymore because it's all coming to fruition and people are starting to piece it together themselves and they're starting to get very angry about it. So by saying not a lot, it actually says more. It's the old saying, isn't it? Saying nothing says a lot, or say less, it means more, or something like that, whatever that saying is. So that's how we share our wisdom now, by probably being quiet and just allowing it to unfold. The Garden of the Night. Oh. I wish we could sit in our gardens more at night. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, we do that. Sometimes we sit around the fire, and I know you guys sit outside and look at the stars. The Garden of the Night. I guess what they're saying there too to me is there's also a lot of activity that goes on at night that we can't see. And that's what I'm getting. You think about it, when you go inside at night, like, and it's night time, you still get bugs, you still get bats, you still get all sorts of life, possums coming out, lots of activity at night. So I'm guessing that what they're saying in that card is there's still activity going on at night. Even when we're asleep in bed and you think things aren't happening, things are still happening in the background. This would be to do with the awakening process, though, is what I'm actually saying to you. Let's get one more. Memories of the Forgotten Self. Oh. Another autumn card. We're getting all the autumn cards today. Memories of the Forgotten Self. Look how at peace she is. She's just flowing. To me, that's a flowing card. Change of seasons as well. Change. Memories of forgotten self. And that's exactly what the shift is. It's remembering who you are. You've forgotten who you are. And then you find yourself again, which is what we've all done here. We now know who we are again. We found ourselves, haven't we, guys? How about we pull an affirmation card just to see what we should be doing today? Because sometimes we just need a little bit of advice, don't we, on how to relax. To relax, very important to our journey. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. And again, that reminds me of flowing. Let go. Don't they say let go and let God or something like that? Whatever that saying is. Just let go and just flow. Let things come to you. Let's see if there's anything else to finish off with today, guys. Hang on a minute. Oh, the guides are actually saying to me that we've had times in the last few months we've felt a little trapped. And it's showing us in it's showing like a dinosaur egg. And like we've felt a little trapped in this egg, but we're kind of cracking our way out now. And I think that would be right. That could be to do with a lot of our aches, pains and ailments that we've been going through. We're cracking through now. We're bursting through and we're breaking out of that old, it's saying template of our past. And it's these fragments that are subconsciously in the back of our minds. I always tell you guys, I do those Paul McKenna's, those hypnosis videos. They're very helpful. There's other things you can do as well to kind of keep breaking through these subconscious thoughts. It's not easy sometimes. They're very, very, very deeply buried within our psyche. So I am getting that. We're breaking out of the egg. The dragon egg is what I'm getting. Hang on a minute. And I'm getting this quote, we were once lost, but now we're found. But see, we found ourselves. We were lost, but we found ourselves. We found ourselves again. That's what's happening. Hang on a minute. And see, yeah, I'm just getting that. Hang on. Oh, hang on, they're giving me so much music. Wait on. I'm getting that Lion King song. Can you feel the love tonight? Is it where we are? It's enough to let wide-eyed warriors. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm getting that song. Can you feel the love tonight? Yes, we can. It's about loving yourself, of course, and having compassion for yourself. Getting the Michael Jackson song, You Are Not Alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far away, I'm here to stay. I'm getting that song. Oh, there's a lot of love things going on, isn't there, today? It's about our love energy, that frequency again. That's a beautiful song. I love that song. Oh, hang on a sec. I can't quite get to the song. I know. I'm trying to work out who sings it. Hang on. Oh, they're giving me that Nat King Cole song, Smile, but they're trying to give me this other song of his, and I just can't get to it. I know that Smile song means a lot to you guys. A lot of you out there, that has meaning for you guys. But they're trying to give me that other song that he sings, and I just can't get to it, guys. I can't get to it. It's a really famous one, but I can't. All I can think of is Smile, so I'm going to have to give you that one. I'll see if there's one more thing, because I couldn't get to that other song. Oh, this is a cute little song. I'm getting this song. This song's so old, but this is a bit of a skating number. I used to skate to this at the skating rink. Hold me close, don't let me go. Oh no, because I said I love you and I want you to know. Do you know? With your love light shining, every cloud's got a silver lining. So hold me close, don't let me go. Is it David Essex or someone? I don't know who sings, but I'm going to leave with that song. Keep your love light shining. It's such a cute song. It reminds me of skating for some reason, going to the skating rink and having fun. So I'm going to leave you with that song today, guys. Look, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Sorry about yesterday and my migraine. Hopeless, but fortunately feeling a lot better today, which is really nice. Take care. I will come in and talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to comment down below. I get your comments. I do take a day or two to get back to you, so be patient. Just because we're on different sides of the world, a lot of us. And please hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to. Take care and have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.